Every single day, the internet evolves. It grows smarter, faster, and more interconnected. But with that growth comes new risks, fresh challenges, and of course, some fascinating opportunities. Today's updates cut across all of that, like exchanges making big moves, security scares that shake confidence in the tools we use, partnerships that show steady commitment, and experiments in tokenomics that are as practical as they are bold. So let's get into it and see what's shaping up in the ICP space. Let's start with something big. SwissBorg has officially gone live with support for the internet computer, unlocking an entirely new way for people to engage with ICP. For those who aren't familiar, SwissBorg is a platform that already makes trading crypto more straightforward, and now with ICP integrated, the access is smoother than ever. You can cash in and out with over 15 currencies, use debit or credit cards, or even go through Apple Pay and Google Pay with just a tap. And once you are inside, SwissBox One Tap Swap feature lets you move across more than 300 assets instantly. The real kicker here is no bridges, no gas tokens, no complicated setups. This is designed for accessibility. And that matters because the internet computer is not your average blockchain. It's a network built to transform the internet itself into what some call a sovereign cloud, where apps don't just run partially on chain, but fully on chain, independent of traditional servers. ICP is at the center of all of this. It powers computations, supports decentralized apps, and gives people a way to participate in governance. But SwissBox Move isn't just about giving you one more place to trade it. It's about creating an entry point where developers and users can actually engage with the full potential of the internet computer. And that potential is wide. Take cross chain interaction, for example. ICP's architecture makes it possible to build applications that interact seamlessly with other blockchains. Add to that the emerging wave of on chain AI platforms like Caffeine AI are already showing what self writing apps could look like. And suddenly, we are talking about a shift from crypto as just financial tokens to crypto as infrastructure for the next internet. By supporting ICP, Swissborg is signaling that it wants to sit at that intersection between traditional finance and decentralized innovation. For users, it means a smoother on ramp. For developers, it's one more reason to take ICP seriously as a foundation for new applications. Now, let's move to a story that highlights the risk lurking beneath the surface of everyday code. The JavaScript ecosystem recently faced a nasty supply chain attack when a developer's NPM account was compromised. Some of the most widely used libraries like Chalk and Strip ANSI were infected. These libraries are downloaded billions of times, and in this case, they were quietly altered to replace cryptocurrency wallet addresses during transactions. In plain terms, this meant funds could have been redirected without the user even knowing. Dominic Williams, the founder of the Internet Computer, didn't mince words about the implications. He called it a perfect illustration of why AI agents and other code should be hosted fully on chain, not on cloud servers. His point was clear. If the underlying logic sits on Amazon Web Services or other centralized platforms, it can be tampered with no matter how decentralized your tokens might look on paper. The breach is a stark reminder of how much of the internet depends on these package ecosystems. They sit at the very foundation of modern development. And when something goes wrong there, everything built on top of it becomes vulnerable. Security experts are already advising people to stick to hardware wallets and delay sensitive on chain transactions until the full scale of the breach is understood. Williams' push here isn't just theoretical. The Internet Computer already allows code to run fully on chain. If developers adopt that model, they are essentially removing the possibility of malicious tampering at the server level. It's a tough transition, but one that could prevent these kinds of attacks in the future. On to something a little steadier, partnerships. The Definity Foundation and CV Labs have extended their platinum partnership for another year. Now, this isn't flashy news of a brand new deal. It's more about continuity. The two have been working together for years, with CV Labs playing a big role in connecting Definity with entrepreneurs, developers, and investors. Their joint efforts have included workshops, events, and community learning programs. By renewing this partnership, both organizations are signaling that they are in it for the long haul. And that's important because the internet computer is moving towards some ambitious goals, especially in creating what's been described as a self writing internet, where AI tools lower the barrier to developing new apps. For Definity, CV Labs offers a supportive environment to reach innovators and businesses. For CV Labs, Definity provides the tech backbone that could shape the next generation of decentralized applications. Together, they are doubling down on the balance between technical progress and community outreach. The focus isn't just on building new tools, but also on making sure more people know how to use them. Speaking of community, there is a new challenge that might interest developers. Definity and ICP Ninja have launched a call for builders to submit example projects on the Internet Computer. The deal is simple: create a project, show what's possible, and you will earn a 10 ICP bounty. But the real value goes beyond the reward. The projects will be added to a growing library of open resources that help other developers learn and experiment. Suggested project themes include decentralized AI, cross chain connections, and token standards. To keep things manageable, projects are capped at 2000 lines of code and need to be clean, deployable, and user friendly. The program runs until 31st October and submissions are made directly via ICP Ninja. What this does is encourage developers to start small, showcase their creativity, and contribute back to the ecosystem. It's a way of turning what could have been isolated experiments into shared knowledge that strengthens the entire community. Next up, tokenomics. The Fun AI protocol has rolled out a system that's starting to gain attention. Here is how it works. Our treasury canister is now linked with ICP swap, automatically converting ICP into Fun AI while burning a portion of each conversion. Meanwhile, participants called miners who mine using AI agents need Fun AI to power cycles for their operations. Every time they top up, they burn Fun AI too. This creates a cycle where protocol activity naturally feeds into supply reduction. The design is interesting because it's not about artificial hype or inflated yields. It's about utility. Fun AI gets used, supply shrinks, and liquidity remains supported through ICP swap pools. It's a feedback loop built directly into real protocol activity. Community feedback so far has been positive, though many want to see regular reporting on burn rates and treasury levels for greater transparency. If the system can maintain balance while growing, it could be an example of tokenomics done with long term thinking. And finally, let's talk privacy. Dominic Williams has raised concerns about WhatsApp following a lawsuit by Ataullah Beg, the platform's former head of security. Beg alleges that about 1,500 Meta engineers had unrestricted access to user messages and photos with no proper audit trail. He claims that when he raised the issue internally, even escalating to Mark Zuckerberg, he faced retaliation and was eventually let go. Meta denies the claims, insisting that Beg exaggerated his role and that the allegations are distorted. For Williams, the case highlights exactly why decentralized encryption is critical. He pointed to systems like wet keys on the Internet computer, which prevent internal snooping by design. Unlike centralized platforms where insiders may hold the keys to your data, decentralized solutions aim to ensure no one person or team can compromise private information. Whether Beg's claims hold up in court or not, the story has reignited debate around how much trust users should place in centralized messaging platforms. Williams' comments make it clear the future of privacy lies in systems that remove the need for blind trust altogether. So there you have it. From SwissBorg's expansion to tokenomics experiments, from developer initiatives to privacy concerns, the internet computer ecosystem continues to push forward while asking some of the toughest questions about security and trust. If you would like to explore the projects we talked about today, I have included links in the description. And if you want to support this channel, our donation wallets are also listed there. Every bit helps us keep sharing these stories. And before you go, don't forget to sign up for our Ledger Life newsletter. It's where we share curated insights, exclusive updates, and stories that sometimes don't make it into the videos. You will find the link in the description below. This is Ledger Life. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next update.